Hey, what is up guys? So if you are one of the fans of Star Wars Rebels, which I know many of you are, and I myself cannot wait for the second season to continue after we got that little teaser with the first episode earlier in the summer, you'll be very excited to hear some great news. Now, we already know that Freddie Prinze Jr. voices one of the characters on the show, and that is of course Kanan. But his wife, Sarah Michelle Gellar, is going to be joining the show, and we now know in what role. That's right guys, the former Vampire Slayer herself is going to be a Sith character. Well, not exactly a Sith as it's described here. She's going to be playing an Inquisitor known as the Seventh Sister. And I say not exactly a full Sith because, well, the Inquisitors aren't exactly full Sith how they're described. Anyway, let's just get to the topic at hand, Sarah Michelle Gellar and all that. And she goes on to say, they would record my mannerisms. Sometimes when I would do certain things, I would get into the character and do things with my hands, and then a couple weeks later, I would see that in drawing. That sort of reflected mirror of each other. Now, of course, what she's saying here is a lot of actors, and I think the most notable one I can really talk about is Mark Hamill. You know, when he does the Joker, he does the facial expressions, he does the motions, he really gets into it, and you can see they actually translate that perfectly. The Arkham games did that better than almost anything, so it's really cool to see, you know, that they're watching what she's doing and the way she's moving around, you know, trying to express herself and using that in, because if you can match the motion and the facial expression with the voices, it kind of gives it that extra, you know, depth and layer. There's a lot of movies where you see that actors don't do that. They're just in a recording studio and they just home in their voice and they're phoning it in really cheap, and it comes off as cheap. Look at Peter Dinklage in Destiny before he was replaced. I mean, that was god awful. You could tell he just like really phoned that in and didn't really care at all. So I really think that's great. You know, Sarah Michelle Gellar, I think she's an absolutely amazing actress. She proved she had what it takes to lead, you know, an entire show, especially at that time where she is obviously a female. Now, regarding the Seventh Sister and what that's going to be, you know, I don't think there's any ideas. You know, this is the new universe, so we can't really take anything that could relate to it in any way from the old expanded universe. So I'm super excited. You guys let me know your thoughts on it down below. So thank you for watching the video. If you guys like what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you haven't already, check out some of these other great videos we have on the channel. Just click the annotation right there. It'll take you to them. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a good one.